you guys so very much. I am so grateful and honored to be able to share this space with you guys. So just really quick, I want to just acknowledge everybody on the call. Congratulations for where you're at and for picking, like choosing to get on this call, right? Because you know that we could be doing something else, but because we are on this amazing call tonight, not because I'm giving it, because Delfina and all the leaders on this call have given so much value and have taught us. And actually, I'm going to share with you guys my little secret. Lean in real quick. This whole thing that they have created for us, the side school hustle, the supervisor school, and all this stuff, you guys, I implemented what we started learning here, and I just ran with it. So my name is Raquel Figueroa. I am a mother. Let me shut my notifications because my Telegram is going crazy. I'm going to just say a little disclaimer. I'm nervous. I always get nervous when I start talking. But once you warm me up, you can't shut me up, okay? So I'm going to bring it tonight. So you guys never know. This may be possibly the class that changes your life forever. I'm going to talk to you about what I've been doing to be able to be where I'm at today. I want to talk to you guys also about my struggles because it's not always pretty. Who agrees? Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys agree with me that it's not always uphill. Like you sometimes feel like, okay, I'm going, and then you may feel like you're a little stuck. Tonight, by the end of this class, I have 10 steps for you guys about what has completely changed my life this year. I'm going to be sharing with you in detail how last month I closed out with over 21,000 volume points. Okay, so I will be sharing everything with you. And I'm the type of person that I don't hold back. I feel that sharing is caring. Write that down. Sharing is caring. And that's why we are in the business of sharing our story, sharing what this product has done for us, sharing what this business opportunity has done for us, okay? So before I tell you about who I am today, I want to start off with who I was. See, because who I thought I wasn't. And I want you to understand that within this process of building a business, building an empire, building AKA your side hustle, I want you to understand that it's okay to be your authentic self. So do I have permission tonight to be my authentic self if I do drop a 2? And if you don't drop a 2 for me, don't worry, I'm gonna be my authentic self no matter what, if you give me permission or not, okay? So I wanna share something with you guys. I had tried Herbalife before. So as I speak to you guys tonight, I want you guys to understand that I'm training through my story, okay? Because this is a business of stories, okay? So I had tried Herbalife a long time ago. It was actually probably about 23 years ago, to be exact. The lady sold me the product, and I bought a pack for me, a pack for my sister, and a pack for my mom. But what she didn't do is she didn't explain how I needed to take the product. Now, back then it was green and beige. And there's a reason why I'm sharing this story with you, because tonight I'm going to be touching about follow-up, okay? She didn't tell me that I was not supposed to take my tablets on an empty stomach, right? So when I tried the product, I started feeling really sick. I felt like I was going to throw up. I didn't know what was going on. All I know is that my friend Oneida, she had lost a lot of weight, and I wanted to lose weight. See, what Oneida didn't know is that at that time, I had just gotten out of the hospital. So I had been in the hospital because I was a battered woman for years. I was in a really abusive relationship for 9.5 years, where I believed that who he thought he told me I was, and I wasn't. And I didn't find that out until I really met Herbalife. And I want you guys to know, and I want you to think about your friend right now. Write down one friend, one girl that you know right now that is struggling in her relationship. Because I just may be that girl. I may be that girl that you've been waiting for to come into your organization, and you probably already have her in the first 5 people that you've talked to today. And maybe you don't feel that, no, she's real busy. No, she has a lot of problems. She has a lot of kids. She has a bad attitude. Guys, that was me. That was me. I was struggling. I was struggling with my identity. I was struggling. I'm a woman though. It's not like that kind of identity. You know what I'm saying? I'm a girl, okay? I'm a woman. I got all the goods, okay? So just to let you know, I was struggling with who I was as a mother. Why? Because I worked. I worked in corporate America, making great money as a finance director. So the lady just kind of sold me the product because she knew I had the money. Ooh, that hit some of you guys real hard right there. How many of you guys have ever just maybe recommended some product, but you didn't do the follow-up because you knew your friend had money and they would probably buy it from you no matter what, but you failed to do that follow-up? I may be that friend. So think about her. Write down that name right now. Maybe you forgot about someone you haven't followed up with. Write down that name, okay? So what ended up happening is I was like, Herbalife's a fraud. It doesn't work. She just sold me product and I had a nasty taste about Herbalife. But what changed was 12 years ago, you guys. Yes, 12 years ago. 12 years ago, I was in search of losing weight. That day, the doctor told me I needed to lose some weight. I met my sponsor. So I, Raquel Figueroa, come from a car sign. Write that down. Everything in this Herbalife business works. My sponsor was driving a minivan. A minivan. That's right, girl. With scratches all over it. But hey, what caught my attention was that she had a Cuban flag on the back. And I'm Cuban. Okay? And I was like, well, like God's telling me something. Weight loss. I didn't know it was Herbalife, but here's what she did. I called the back of her car sign. See, your testimony is very important. You have to remember who you were before you met this product, because we sometimes forget who we were before we started this amazing nutrition and we got the product in our body, right? And pretty much what happens, I called the back of her car sign and I said, hey, I'm trying to lose weight. And I hung up on her because what had happened was that I was at Jack in the Box still trying to lose weight, ordering some extra large curly fries, a Coke, and some French toast sticks, okay? And give me some ranch on the side and don't be stingy with the ketchup, okay? So she told me, hey, did you just call me and hang up? And I'm like, yeah, but no, my phone disconnected. She's like, how did you get my number? She says, you know what? I'm pulling over to pump gas. If you want to pull over, I will give you some samples. Write that down. I come from 2 free samples, cookies and cream and a piña colada, when they used to have those kits where you can order the whole bag. And that's what she sampled me. So I want you to listen to what I'm going to tell you right now really quick. Please be present. She told me, I pulled over and obviously depression was all over my face, right? It was my day off. And, I was like, running the errands and buying my kids love, because that's what I was an expert at, buying my kids love, because I didn't have time, right? So she said, hey, we have an Herbalife business opportunity. So if you actually like the product, there's a big business opportunity. And she showed me her before and after. So next thing, always have your picture with you to be able to share your story. Don't just rely on your phone, because real pictures up front, it's kind of like, this ain't Photoshop. This is me. You know what I'm saying? So she showed me her photo and she says, in last month, disclaimer, I'm not going to say the income because I don't have the disclaimer here with me, but she made X amount of money. Okay. And it's probably what, like half of what an attorney probably makes, and anyways, like, that's good. But that wasn't interesting to me because I was making about $16,000-$17,000 a month. Well, when she saw that I wasn't really interested in her income, she told me, maybe my income is not enough for you, with her Cuban accent. She says, but do you see your 2 kids in the back seat that are in the car seats? My son's never spent 1 day in daycare. Could you say the same? That hit home. That right there, I signed up. And I'm getting emotional because you can't forget where you come from and who gave you the opportunity, no matter what the circumstances. So be grateful for who gave you this opportunity and why you're on this call today. So what ended up happening, you guys, I'm going to get into my presentation. Believe me, you guys are going to like the info that I'm going to share with you today. Guys, she planted a seed in me that will never, ever leave my mind. I didn't know my kids, and I was struggling from being a good mom. But guess what? Through constant discipline and her giving me great follow-up, in the first month, I lost 18 pounds. In 3 months, I lost 38 pounds. And guess what happens when you lose weight and you start looking good? I got pregnant with baby number 5. Hey. So what happened? I took the product during my whole entire pregnancy, okay? So why am I here today? I want to let you know that the person that you see today, even though you see me all like this right now, it's okay. This is who I am right now. It's my day off from corporate America. But I'm going to share with you how I have been able to build my business. I'm going to share with you the proof. I'm going to get deep down and dirty about where I was this year and how my checks were at $251, and last month I made over $7,000 super part-time with the full-time mentality. Write that down. Super part-time, but with the full-time mentality, right? With the full-time mentality, okay? So here's what happened. This year with COVID-19, and the reason why this story is so important for you guys, I mean, I don't know if I'm boring y'all, but let me tell you, is because my life changed again. And during your journey, your life will continue to change, and your story and your whys may change again. And maybe you're on this call and you don't even know what your why is. But let me tell you guys something. I was earning really great income before, but guess what? My dreams, I forgot to continue to look at my vision board. I forgot to continue to look at why I was doing this, and I lost focus. So this year, you guys, in March 15th to be exact, I lost my job like that overnight. I went from making 6 figures a year to making 0 overnight. Unemployment. I didn't even know how to fill out the forms, guys. But guess what? My friend Judy that works as a receptionist, she's like, girl, I've been fired so many times. I'm so quick with filling out that unemployment stuff. Let me hook you up real quick. And let me tell you, it changed my life, okay? So tonight, I'm gonna share with you, I want you guys to know that this year, okay, in January, my check was at $251. My royalties were at 108. For some of you guys, I want to be authentic because I'm authentic no matter what. I am considered a get 2.5, but that doesn't matter when you ain't putting in the work. So tonight you're going to learn about how I've been able to put in the work super part-time. I do have a presentation for you guys, so I don't know how that goes. I'm not an expert with doing presentations, but I did my best for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I'm going to show you my follow-up system of how I'm able to follow up with them. But I want to tell you something. Don't allow this to get in the way of your business. Don't allow COVID-19 to get in the way of your business. Take your mask off, well, in a safe area, of course, but don't allow what's going on in the world to affect your world right here, okay? Because tonight I'm going to share with you guys how I've been able to stay clear and crystal clear, but I want you to write this down. What television are you watching? When you watch television, you know, like television, they're telling you the vision. They're implanting that vision. That ain't no vision. It's chaos. It's confusion. So I don't watch television. You know, the television I do is my vision. Things that are in alignment with that personal development straight out of the bed. Straight out of the bed. Because I need to get my mind straight with all the chaos going on in the world and with the chaos with homeschooling these damn kids. Excuse my language, but I'm going to keep it 100. I have 6 kids. 2 are out of school. They graduate. I have a 23-year-old and a 1-year-old, okay? And you know what? They're not my excuse. They're my why. And my why to go to President's Team and 40K and 50K and all that isn't my kids. It's because I'm finally, for the first time in my life, I can tell you I'm deserving of having it all. Write that down. You're deserving of having it all. All right. So how do I do this presentation, mamita? Drop a 3 in the chat if you guys are excited for tonight's call. Drop a 3 in the chat if you're excited for tonight's call, because I'm going to bring it.
So you already co-host. So if
Oh,
you go to the bottom of the screen, just share screen.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
That is so fancy. Like you're a co-host. Right? Like, Dios mío.
Co-host, mama. And then you should see your presentation, and if it's in the like, if it's already up.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out this whole Zoom thing, guys. Okay. All right. So
there you are.
How to get preferred members, okay, and keep them. That's the problem. You can get the preferred members, but what are we doing to keep them? What is your system? What is your method? What are you giving your friends, your family? Like, what do they know that they can plug into? So mine is weight loss challenges, okay? Weight loss challenges was what I work with, okay? So what do you love to do? Now I'm asking you guys questions, okay? This is for you. On your clean sheet of paper, I want you to tell me, what do you love to do? What do you love to do? Are you a teacher? Do you like stickers? What do you love to do that you can incorporate what you love to do and build a business? I think it's really important for you to know that you gotta love what you're doing. I love working out. So we do workouts. We do Zoom workouts, right? I love weight loss challenges. I have a passion to help women. And let me tell you, baby, you can sit with me. Write that down. Do people know that they can sit at your table? Is my question. Do they feel comfortable enough that they could sit at your table? Okay, girls can sit with me at my table. So I do weight loss challenges. How about nutrition clubs? Maybe you're doing a curbside pickup. Maybe you need that extra income, right? There's nothing wrong with you telling Susie, hey, Susie, drive by. It's $8 or it's $5, but you can sample the product. What do you mean a sample? Isn't it free? No, because the product costs me. I don't sample anybody for free. Okay, I personally don't, but whatever works for you will work for you. Okay, yeah, once they become a member or once they buy product, I'll be like, here's the lift off. And I love the last class that Kat did about how, girl, let me tell you, I got that implemented, girl. I already did 3 preferred members, let me tell you, and I did some of those detox. So thank you, Kat, for that presentation you did the other day. It was fire. Do you like doing one-on-ones, right? I love working one-on-ones and really asking the girl, what do you want? Because it's not what you want, it's what they want. I'm going to teach you tonight about how I sell so much product and how much I retail. Okay, you're going to know all my numbers tonight. Or do you like 3-day trials? 3-day trials. I have a box here of 23-day trials because after this last 3-day trial, let me tell you, I got off, I went online and I ordered 3-day trials and I'm like, we're doing this. Okay, next thing, where do I get these people from? So this is what I talk about. Last month, you guys, okay, I just want to share with you, last month, I closed out 5 brand new first line supervisors, okay, 5. The month prior to that, I closed out 4. This month, I've already closed out 1, and there's nothing special about me. I'll be honest with you, okay? I'm gonna be straight up with you. In high school, I got best smile. Today, I'm missing a damn tooth. Everything works. Let's just be honest. You just got to put in the work. Okay? And I was not the cute girl in school. No one wanted to date me. Estaba muy morena, you know? It was all bad. Anyways, and let me tell you, anybody that has ADD or was not diagnosed, I think that was me. Don't worry, mamita. You're going to do just fine in this business. So where do I get these girls from? Let's start sharing the stories. So we have Jennifer right here. Her brother used to go to school with me. She was following me on social media. Honestly, I don't even know why she picked me to be her coach, but I've changed her life. And it's not me, it's God. It's my higher power because I believe I'm just a vessel. This is not about me, it's about the partnerships within her household, within her mom's now the product. Her mom hated Herbalife. Her mom now looks bomb.com on Herbalife. Let me tell you, okay, they look like sisters. So let me tell you how I met Jeanette. Jeanette's a mommy, a hard, caring, loving mommy. She loves to cook. And let me tell you, I had her taquito. Because home, okay? So you got to enjoy the time you're around people. Everything can't just be Herbalife, 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 Herbalife. We are building relationships. So I went to go drop.
Are we losing her or is it just me?
We're losing her. She goes in and out.
Raquel, are you there?
Yeah. Could you guys hear me?
We're losing you. I think it's your connection. You come in and out.
Oh, okay. Could you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I turned off the Wi-Fi on my phone. Maybe it's that. I don't know. Okay. Could you guys hear me now? I swear I paid my bill. Okay. I paid it. I don't owe them Spectrum anything. Okay. All right. So let's see. Share. Oh, I almost left the meeting. Okay. So anyways, Jeanette, I met her at dropping off her mom's gift. And I'm like, Mamita, look, we have this telegram, all these women. Why are you not in here? You should totally be in here. She got started with the product. I invited her to one of our workouts. I told her mom, let me tell you something about ethics. Hold on. We got to stop her. And I said, I'm telling the story and I'm training right now. I'm giving you nuggets, okay? I called her mom, who's a preferred member, and I said, Alma, Alma came to me because I used to do Zumba workouts in hashtag sweat, okay, in my garage. And the reason why I started that, side note, I needed to make an extra $700 a month. So I got Genius. I said, oh, well, if I do these sweat classes in my garage, I can charge $3 and then they'll do post recovery. You know, this was before everything was like documented volume and all this stuff. So no problem, everything works. Alma loved my workouts. The products worked amazingly in her. And then I told Alma, your daughter wants to become a preferred member. Do you want to sign up and switch over to a distributor? Because as a preferred member, you cannot sign anybody up, nor could you read. And she says, oh no, mija, yo no quiero hacer negocio. No, that's too much for me. That's too much. Okay, no problem. Are you sure? She says, yeah. So guess what? I signed her up as my first time. Always ask the person, always use ethics of the company. I am a total, let me tell you, what you put out is what you receive, okay? Okay, so that's where she came. Maria came from, also she used to go to my old nutrition club. Finally, after so many years, she became a member. Now she's doing the Herbalife business. These are all girls doing the business, brand new supervisors. Amanda, I've never met her, but I love her. She's actually met me on social media. I don't know why she signed up with me, but she said that she can connect with me because I was so raw and honest on my Instagram stories. Plus I'd be looking a little, you know, ratchet sometimes, but anyways, people can relate to that. And she just signed up with me. She started within my weight loss challenges. She went from a preferred member, swapped over to a distributor, and she qualified for a fully qualified supervisor within 2 months using the 2,000 volume points. You guys get on that game, get on with the companies promoting, offering us. So here's another story. Remember, building preferred members is all based on a story. These people just don't come and say, can I fill out your application? I want to become a preferred member. No, it's through stories, right? Amber is my friend from elementary. Amber got started with my weight loss challenges, okay? So she started getting results. She told her sister-in-law, Nikki, I had the exact same conversation with her. Hey, do you want to get started as a distributor? She said no. So Nikki now is a brand new qualified producer in my organization, okay? So this is where these girls are coming from. Christine has been with me probably about 8 or 9 years, 11 years. And finally, after so many years, she decided to do the business. Never give up on people, you guys. And let me tell you, she qualified for supervisor with only less than 300 volume points because she signed up a lot of preferred members that took her to supervisor, okay? There's Nikki. And then Maria used to do my weight loss challenges back in the day. She was doing other like diets, and she said that she remembered that she felt the best in Herbalife. She just closed out brand new supervisor this month, okay? And then the story goes, this is my second line, Eva. She became a supervisor in 1 month. And then Bernadine became a qualified producer last month. These are my second lines from Celia. And then Angel, a girl that started with the product, fell in love with it, has had a complete transformation. And now she's working her business and just became a senior consultant. Okay, so this right here, you guys, is really important. Okay, I'm gonna share something with you guys. Drop a 4 in the chat if you're still awake. Drop a 4 in the chat if you're awake. Okay, so let me share something with you guys. I, Raquel Figueroa, have a millionaire team member that's my sponsor. I love her to death. Her name's Caridad Gonzalez. I will forever be grateful for her, okay? Then on top of her, I have Saeed Hakim. He's a millionaire team member and he's in Florida. On top of that, I have a chairman. Do you guys know how privileged we are to have not one president's team member? We have 2. We have another girl, Delfina, on her way to president's team. You guys, we are so blessed. I want to let you guys know that my sponsor and Upline, they have absolutely no system like this. So when you guys see that they're providing all this information for you guys cherish it. You guys don't even understand how grateful I am to have been able to participate with you guys and to be part of these trainings. This is gold what you guys have here. So they started something, and maybe some of you guys got invited, you know, with your guys' Uplines check with your check with your guys' sponsors. I mean, your tab team people. This is from the Royalty Academy, you guys. This girl, April, look at her transformation. This is her and her daughter, and look at her daughter's transformation. April has had massive results, but within the Royalty Academy, now she's learned how to do 5K the last 2 months. She's been doing 5,000 volume points every month. Why? Because she's learning how to plug into these calls and take what she's learning and get into action, you guys. So they can provide you guys with all the information. And this is just more people from the previous month, how I met them. She used to go to my nutrition club back then when I had one. I met her at a personal seminar. And this is the girl, Christine, that just went supervisor, okay? So just always know that these calls here are for you guys, okay? So when your client becomes your family, this is your goal to retain your people. Celia came to one of my weight loss challenges, and she ended up paying so much money to these places where you pay $500, and if you lose X amount of pounds, you get your money back. If not, you lose it. She tried the product. She got massive results. She plays, and then today, she's been in my organization for like, let me say 8 or 9 years. Sorry, Celia, if I'm off on the years. Hashtag I have 6 kids. Don't hold me hostage. And anyways, so now her daughter-in-law got started on the product, and she is completely transformed, and now she's a brand new qualified producer. Okay, so let me share with you guys about the 10 tips, the 10 things real quick. I don't know how good I am on time. You'll let me know, okay? All right. So I'm going to share with you guys, let's see, go April. Yeah, April looks amazing. All right, you guys. So I'm going to share with you guys how I generated this, okay? I'm so nervous. No, I'm not really nervous. I'm just like.
You're doing amazing. The girls, I can see their faces. They're loving it.
You know what it is? I feel like a loca. Were you guys ever little girls? And I wanted to be a teacher growing up. So I would put all my monas, all my bears, like on the damn washer and dryer. And I talked to them like I was the teacher, and I was a mean teacher. I would yell at them, and I'd be like, shut up, sit down, you know? But I'm talking to a screen, and I don't see, whatever. Anyways,
we see you. I'm keeping an eye on all of them, making sure they're taking notes, and they are.
Okay, so let me share. I think this is important because I want you guys to know that I'm going to drop some key nuggets for you guys right now, okay? The volume just represents how many lives you're changing. That's what volume represents to me. Volume doesn't represent a paycheck to me. I'll be very honest with you. It doesn't. It represents how many lives I'm changing, right? How many people are taking the product. So like I said, in October, I closed out with 21,296.90. In September, I closed out with 18,512. In August, I closed out with 17,848. In July, I closed out with 16,680. Okay. From those 21,000 volume points, I want to let you guys know that 17,763 is because it's all people eating Herbalife nutrition. Drop a 5 in the chat. Did you guys hear that? There's a lot of people eating product, and that's what we're here for, to get the product in people's bellies, okay? And it doesn't matter how big or small that they are. Everyone's welcomed, and that's what people know, that they're welcomed here with me. All right. So let's go into my 10 points, okay? Number 1, get serious about your business. You got to be serious about this business. You got to be serious about something. I'm serious about changing lives. That's what I'm serious about. I'm serious about making a girl, like helping a girl go from feeling like, there's so many women that are lost behind closed doors like me, that were suffering from depression, that were getting their butt beat all the time, that were in unhealthy relationships, that were doubting themselves, that they're doubting who they were, what they were capable of becoming, right? So get serious with your business, and get serious with yourself. Like, ask yourself, what do I really want? Why am I showing up for this, right? So that's number 1. And I wrote it down because I have ADD, right? So I'd be going left field, right field, pitcher, catcher, all that. Number 2, results. This is a result-driven business. Now listen to me very clearly. I don't want a six-pack. Let's be honest. Raquel Figueroa, I don't want a six-pack. I'm not here for a six-pack. I'm not. I'm here to live a healthy, happy, humble life. That's what I'm here for. So yeah, if you go to my Instagram, you're gonna see, yeah, my stomach is leaned out. I haven't had no surgery, no tummy tuck, no nothing. Okay. Do I have loose skin? Absolutely. And I let my clients know that because I want women to know that they can be who they truly are, because the product's gonna take care of them itself, right? The product's gonna work amazingly within your body. And disclaimer, Herbalife does not cure nothing, but with the correction of good nutrition and some bomb personal development with some bomb sponsors and mentors, anything can happen. Okay. Number 3, game plan. What's your game plan tonight? What's your game plan? Guys, let me share something with you. A lot of people are already looking at the turkey on the table and it ain't even Thanksgiving yet, right? This is a time where we really lean in and get in the best shape of our life, where you have water bottles everywhere, right? You have to be hydrated. You gotta be on your game, because let me tell you something. While people are sleeping, I'm working. While people are sleeping, I'm working. While people are sleeping, I'm working. Even if it's my own distributors, preferred members, because guess what? My success is not determined based on them. My success is based on what I bring to the table. I can't be like, oh, I wish if she did this, or she ain't doing that. Oh, she didn't even get on the call. Who cares? That's not your business. Your business is, where are you going? And let me tell you what happened. In my kitchen, I'm a very visual person. I have this. It's a picture of my 5 children because I hadn't had baby number 6. I put on here President's Team March 29, 2017. And I put Disney World here because there was a promotion to go to Disney World. I took my kids to Disney World. And after I took my kids to Disney World, I stopped and lost focus on where I was going, because I got sidetracked by dumb stuff. And this is still in my kitchen, because every day I'm in my kitchen. In my vision board, right? Because I don't let television tell me what I want. When I walk downstairs to make that hot tea, this is what I see every single day. This is my decor. Gucci. This is my Gucci. I don't need a Gucci belt around my waist. I need this. I need to know where I'm going, what I want. So let me share with you. Number 1, a strong relationship with, because I know you guys, it's metichitas. You guys want to know what I wrote here, and I'm going to just share it. I want to level up Nutrition Club, serving over 200 consumptions a day. Why? Because I love Nutrition Club. I love to serve people. I love to talk to people at my bar, right? To become a great communicator. Why? Because let me tell you something. I went through such a bad childhood growing up. Okay, I come from a mother who was suicidal several times. I was interrogated all the time. My mom abandoned us several times in growing up, okay? And as a child, I was taught to not tell. So I learned to not learn how to communicate. And as a mother, I wasn't a very great communicator. All I know is I had to hustle. I had to make money. I needed to pay the bills because I don't get child support. For some of you guys, I think I probably get child support. I don't even get $1 a gallon of milk. And you know what? Con orgullo, I'm going to President's Team without child support. Because guess what? During my hands are healthy and my feet work, I know how to work. My work ethics are crazy because I know what I want now in life thanks to Herbalife. So I'm going to ask you, what do you want tonight? Because that's what's going to get you through these winters. That's going to get you through when your man pisses you off. Or, sorry, I said whatever, but it's the truth. Come on, let's be authentic and honest today. You have to be so clear on what do you want, and maybe you don't know what you want. So do a brain dump. Start saying, what do I want? Sometimes we're so lost in all the drama that we forget who we are and what we want, right? So let me tell you something. This is what I want. And you know why I hit 20K? Because I've been seeing 20K on here since I got laid off and lost my job. They called me back They call me back. They want me to work Mother's Day. I'm like, I ain't working Mother's Day. Do you not know I have 6 kids? I will start on Monday, sir. Okay? So let me tell you something. When I lost my job, it did something to me. It let me know that nothing in life is secured. But one thing I've learned is Herbalife will never take anything from you as long as you're within as long as you are always within integrity and the ethics of the company. So take that to heart, you guys. Always be good and clean with the company, because you don't bite the hand that feeds you. And they've taught us how to dream. Get with your sponsor tonight and message her or him and say what you want. Maybe you want to buy a cat, then tell them, I want a cat. Maybe you want only a dog. Okay, we can show you how to do that, how to manifest that dog. But I put on there, stay consistent with my goals and my results. Have outstanding follow-up with my clients and my chats. Qualify for everything. Always stay learning. Be a good student. Qualify for the Herbalife vacation. Happy. I'm successful. I'm healthy. I'm an exceptional mother. I am love. I am light. I am strong. I am powerful. I am a #1 requested keynote speaker that's publishing her book. That's right. That's right. I've been writing my book for the last 1.5 years. I got a little emotional at one part and I had to put it away because I was going a little bit sideways, but I will be publishing a book. Anyways, the Lord is my shepherd. That's my verse, because that's the verse my mom told me the night before she passed away. Qualify for the Bahamas, President's Team Vacation, and one day at a time, one step at a time. Don't you ever forget that. This business is one day at a time, one step at a time. And this will be my location. A place called home, welcome home. And the words thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, family and God, okay? So that, that's just one of the vision boards. It's important for you guys to have that. What's your game plan? Write it down. What are you going to do? How many hours are you going to put into your Herbalife business? Okay. #4, what's your structure? This is our structure, guys. Every night, every week, no matter what, you got to be on this call, even when you don't feel like showing up. Yesterday, I had a really hard thing happen in my life. My team would have never known what happened yesterday. And I showed up, just like Mark would say. What would Mark tell us? Show up no matter what. So you got to show up when you're happy or when you're down. You got to show up, because when you're down, you need the system. And when you're up, the system needs you. So you can't be stingy and say, let me see what they're talking about tonight. It's going to be the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's not, never the same thing, okay? #5, know your numbers. How will you get there? So guys, whatever your goal is, write it down. How much documented volume points, write that down. How many documented volume points do you want to achieve, okay? Now, divide that by the amount of days you're willing to work your Herbalife business. See, I was writing goals on this thing, not even know, I want to get to President's Team. I didn't even know I was going to get to President's Team. I was just writing it because it looked cute. You have to have a plan on how you're going to get there. When I wrote that picture of this, I had no clue how to get to President's Team. Everyone else was just writing it, so I said, let me just write it too. Monkey see, monkey do. But what's the plan? There's that plan, man. That rhymed. Okay, #6, we're moving on. Trust the process. You got to trust the process. This is a business. I hope you guys are hearing me out. This is a business. Look, I go to work right here. And the reason why I put this on, because even when I'm working here at my other job, I'm thinking Herbalife. The guys are looking at stocks. I'm following up with my preferred members. The guys are looking at how the market dropped. I'm calling another potential customer. Okay. So full-time, where you work part-time with the full-time mentality if you're working, okay? And trusting the process, you guys, when I go to this job, I know in 2 weeks, I'm gonna get paid. No matter what. If I show up for longa, fea, if I did good, if I did bad, they're gonna pay me. But in Herbalife, it's different, you guys. You gotta put in the work. And we don't pay you in 2 weeks. You can go sell product right now and get paid like that. But if you don't sell product again and you don't start building preferred members that end up becoming distributors like I was showing you, right? You'll get tired of so much. So you want to learn how to get with your upline, your tab team member. How do I get from what I have now and help these people grow? Don't be embarrassed to ask. I reached out to Carla and I humbled myself. I said, Carla Sandoval, I am lost. I have no clue what's going on. I don't even know how to be a leader. And you know, Carla, if you've ever talked to her, when her hands go up in there and she starts talking to you, she's speaking life into your life. And that's what Carla did for me. And I humbled myself enough that I asked for help. And that was the best thing I could have did. That's why I'm in this system with you guys now. So know that when you're building your Herbalife business, you don't get paid like how we get paid to go do a good job or a bad job. You get paid for the value you bring to the market and what you do in the market. Not the supermarket, your business is what I'm talking about. Number 7, become an emotional warrior. Not a warrior. Like, hi, ¿qué va a pasar? Hi. No. I'm a warrior. I'm strong. I'm powerful. And you have to tell yourself that until you believe it. Because I never believed that I'm not who he said I was. I'm not a pendeja. I'm not ugly. I'm not fat. I'm not, disgusting. She's not prettier than me. She's not better than me. And I had to fight that war in my head and say, you're powerful, even when I didn't believe it. Even when I was fighting my life in court for my kids and trying to build this business a couple years ago. Okay? So become an emotional warrior. When something in your life is negative, find the positive. When something in your life is negative, find the positive. He didn't pick up the kids this weekend. Well, thank God. Maybe God's protecting them from not being in an accident. Find the positive in every negative. Okay? Number 8, be ethical. This is big for me. Be ethical. Bad things duplicate. Bad things duplicate. Always think, if Mark Hughes was right here, are you doing the right thing? Okay? I want to grow this business with respect, where I walk the stage and people applaud me, not like, oh yeah, she's the one that stole that person from me. And let me tell you, when you steal those people don't ever do anything. It's very rare that they do something. It's not even worth it, you guys. Okay? Number 9, follow up. The system. When you got your kit, it's all in there. And if you guys want to share, I'll share with Carla. I'll send it to Carla, my follow-up little system thing of like the one, but it's going to be the exact same thing you guys saw in your books. So when you're saying, well, what's the paper? I need the form. It's in your guys' actual books, okay? So here's how I follow up. Let me show you really quick. How much more time do I have? Because
You have like 5-6 minutes.
Okay. I put everyone's information on here. This is just an example. And then it reminds you who I need to follow up with. So get any book, any journal. It doesn't matter what you use. Okay. I just recently got the Passion Planner because with all the calls we have, I have it all organized on here. And you want to put your people's names in there because if not, you will forget. And then people, if they're very sensitive, they'll be like, oh, she didn't even follow up with me, right? So just make sure you have that follow-up system with all your customers. And let me tell you, if you have somebody, a distributor that's brand new, don't think that they know everything that you know. You have to help them follow up with their people and you follow up with their people. Hey, Margie, just want to know, how are you doing, babe? Everything good? Do you need a new shake recipe? What's going on? And voice speak it to them because it has energy. It has energy. So when girls come into my organization right here, all of these are from my brand new supervisors, okay, that I'm going to be giving out to them and mailing out for them. So know the fact that this is a relationship, right? So who do you know in other states? Who do you know? Look at this every day. Who do I know? I just got a brand new distributor that's in Colorado. I'm manifesting stuff, just like Delphina tells us about what city do you want to live in, right? Where do you want to buy houses at? Number 10, and back to follow up really quick, people need to be reminded that they can do this. Your preferred members, don't think that just because they have a membership, they know everything. Those are the people you want to take care of, because those people will become your new distributors. And if you see anybody buying more than 300, 400 volume points, you need to have a conversation with them. If they're buying like 800, girl, stop playing. I know who's drinking that shake with you. Is it your prima Conchita? Who is it, girl? Come on. Who is it? And guess what? You have that conversation. These are key words of what I use. Write this down. The only difference between a preferred member and a distributor is that a distributor gets paid. That's it. Isn't it easy to make the shake? Isn't it easy to drink the tea and the aloe in the morning, mamita? Girl, the only difference is that a distributor gets paid and a preferred member doesn't. You know how Herbalife be capping you on that one canister of Prolesta? Girl, you can order 2, 3 if you are a distributor. And I'll teach you how to document the volume, and I'll teach you how to get your friends started. And if you're even interested, we can start a little mini bar in your casita. You know what that is? Let me tell you, this has been gold of how I sell a lot of product. They see my bar in my kitchen with all my shakes, my protein and all that. And guess what? They go and they set up a bar in their house just like mine. I'll post a picture in the side hustle, okay? My girls, if I were to tell them right now, send me pictures of your bars, you're gonna be like, and they're preferred members. You want Starbucks, mamita? Oh no, mamita. Hello, protein iced coffee, 15. Let me tell you, go to Smart Final, get you some cute little cups, get you some pink and green little straws, get yourself some of that sugar-free hazelnut caramel mocha, lo que tú quieres, pump, protein, and let's go. You just are losing weight and you're feeling great and you ain't spending $4 to $5 at Starbucks. That's what I tell them. They're making pies. You can eat pie for dinner? Yes, I do. Have you not seen my results? Get creative with it, okay? Number 10, first line. If you've been to an extravaganza, you know who says that. Susan Peterson. She just says it like, first line. I just don't know what else to tell you. First line. That's why I have over 100 preferred members, because you never know when they're gonna want to change their life again and become a distributor and start building a business with you. So commit to giving it your all, you guys. This is not the time to take your foot off the pedal. It's your time to work harder than ever, because just January 1st is given. That's easy. You already know you're going to get customers. It's the first of the year. But I want to leave you guys with this in closing. What about if this is the first year that you don't put on your New Year's resolution to lose weight? What about if this is the first year you don't put on your New Year's resolution to change your life? What about if this is the first time in your life you really just say, what do I want? It's all a habit, you guys. Think like this. If you want to lose weight, every time you think, well, what would a healthy person be doing right now? If you want to be an athlete, you think, what would an athlete be doing right now? Right? So once you start thinking like that, even if you don't feel like that, just know the fact that Thanksgiving is only one day. And Christmas is only maybe 2 days. But what about the other days? What are you going to do at that time? I'll be working, because I know that before my son hits kindergarten, I will be fully retired from the auto industry, and I will be working 100% Herbalife, meaning I don't have to go clock into somebody else, right? And my dream is in 3 years to pay off my home. So with this extra income that I'm earning, it's going straight to my principal. I'm paying off my house. And for you guys that don't know, When I was a little girl, by the time I was 17, I had already lived in over 17 homes, if that tells you anything about me. So it doesn't matter where you were, it's where you're at today and where you're going. Your past doesn't define you, and neither does he, or neither does your suegra, or your ex, or the guy that doesn't call you back. You choose today to make the decision that can possibly change your life. Because I know that change, and the reason why God and everybody else aligned me with my sponsor was because the universe was speaking to me that it was time for me to level up. It's your time. And don't let anybody ever tell you that you're not capable of doing something. Let that be your fire. So as I end my time, I want to tell you, write this down. Faith over fear. Faith over fear. Whatever that faith is for you, let that be the fuel that powers you to be able to do what you choose to do in life. The next thing I want to share with you is turn your pain into power. For everyone that put me down growing up, for all the time that my mom was talked back and talked down to, for everyone that accused me because I was a young mom at the age of 17, that I would be a failure, that I would be a nobody, right? For the guy who didn't want to sell me my first home because he said that there would be no way I can afford it. For my kid's dad that walked out on me 3 weeks after my mom died, and they killed my mom at the age of 56. They over-medicated her after she won a huge lawsuit settlement. I turned my pain into power. Let's go. That's my time.
Girls, was that powerful? This was like an STS mini training. Raquel, who feels that? Guys, type a 5-5, say something powerful back, you know, in gratitude to Raquel. That was amazing. That was beyond a training. And of course, her level of leadership definitely shined today. So thank you so much, Raquel. I really have nothing other than I had notes of how we wanted to close this call, but honestly, I'm just going to leave you with that because I know a lot of you guys felt this call. So check in with your feelings. Like, why did it feel warm in my heart? Why did it make me feel this way? Right? Be aware of that, and to go back to the 10 things you wrote down. Go back to her tips and really circle or write some notes on how you're going to use that to grow your business, to elevate yourself. So once more, guys, open up the lines. We would love to just say thank you. Thank you, Raquel. So I believe you guys can unmute yourself, yes?
Gracias, mamita.
Thank you, Raquel. Appreciate you. Love
Welcome.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tina.
Love you. Thank
And
you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Good night, guys. Let's go. Let's elevate ourselves and use this night for you and to really, gosh, we're what? 15, 16, 17 days to the end of the month. So much can happen. Let's learn from Raquel. Have a sweet night, and we will see you guys next Wednesday.
Night.
Good night. Thank
Night.
you.